Hello summoners and good morning. I just wanted to do a quick video showcasing Loren, the new light cowgirl in Necropolis. Um, I 6-starred her to try and see if she would be any good for anything. Um, I'm just going to showcase a couple of runs with her and discuss um, her abilities in Necropolis. Now, I have found that her damage output is actually really low even when you build her as attack style. One of the problems with using her in NB10 is that the golems and the lich in the middle will focus down on her when they're not doing AoE stuff. Um, as you can see with my team, I've got Teshar going first. Well, actually, sorry, Colleen going first, Teshar, the liches, and then her. Um, the reason behind this is that she does the um, slow and the defense break. Um, so I want her going last. She also does such little damage to the boss lich that she never gets pulled at this point out of every run that I've used her on. Um, Normally in her place I would use Roke. Roke actually speeds up my time a little bit more, but she seems to. I get about the same amount of time either direction with her over Roke. Roke normally would be going third in line for my team. Um, she brings one positive, which is that since I have, multi element team, that she'll pretty much almost always land defense break on whichever monster gets stolen. Move that over there so you guys can see the debuffs. Um, so she's got a nice kit, but it seems like her attack modifiers are really horrible. Um, that's all I can figure. And I mean, if you guys are watching, my team is good enough that it's carrying with, it would probably be running this with or without her. So I'm not too exceedingly impressed. I did try her out in TOAH this month with Atheros, and I think she's bugged or something because I was using her with Beretta, Hua, Vrad, and Loren and Basalt. And she had better runes than my Hua did, and was taking more revenge damage and was killing herself. So, um, so far, she seems like she would actually be pretty good at lower levels of Necropolis. She's got the multi-hit first skill with the slow. She, on her second skill, she heal blocks. And on the way there, she's actually pretty good because she, you know, uh, reduces the attack bar of especially like this lich here. Um, but in NB10, unless you've got her runed pretty well, she seems more of a liability. So this is definitely more of a beginner mid-game monster. I can see her being very good in those time periods. Middle, like middle towards end game. I haven't really yet found a use for her, but I'm still playing around and seeing if I can find anything for her. See if maybe she'd be good in Guild Wars or something. I really want her to be good for TOAH, but like I said, I think she might have a bug in her or something, where she's taking a lot more damage than she should be taking. It's almost as if Atheros is supposed, is coded as a dark monster when he's supposed to be coded as element neutral. Um, so, let's see here. I've actually got her pretty slow right now. Um, just to test to see how well she would do with being the last person in line. Um, and my times are about equal to um, what I would be doing with Rogue, maybe a little slower. Alright, we're just going to show one more. And you guys can see the golems are, when they're not doing their AoE, are focusing down on her. On the positive end, she did keep the Lich from moving too much. The other problem with her, though, on using her as last place is that, you know, that defense break is pretty inconsistent at 50%. So, mostly I'm just using her for the slow at the moment. Because that gives me 3 people who throw slow. Which is like, I ain't having none of this. I'm killing everyone. Alright, I'm going to show you guys her stats. Alright, those are her stats right now. Keep in mind, I've only upgraded the Light Sanctuary once at this point because I never had a Light Nuker. And she was also running with the 33% crit rate lead from Teshar. So these are her stats right now. Could be a little bit better, but you know, I just slapped these runes together real quick. Alright, have a good morning.